I love Ozzy dearly. He's given me unbelievable life. He's given me 3 gorgeous children. And I love him.
Is there a chance your marriage to Ozzy won't end? Is there a chance the two of you will stay married?
I honestly don't know. At this point, I cannot answer that because I don't know what I want.
Yeah.
Well, Miss O, I want to say to you that what you're really showing all women is, it's never too late to make a choice for yourself. Mm-hmm. Or you just need to get together. So I'm going to ask a couple of questions. Blink if you need us to get in the car. Blink if you need us to pull out a little Vaseline and take our earrings off.
All right, I'm going to stop it there. So Axel's with us. Axel, how you doing tonight, dude?
I'm good.
It's been a minute. I haven't seen you since college, dude.
That was like 2012.
Yeah. No kidding, dude. Well, even 2011, I think, because I started in the fall of 2011. That's when I had the film class. So.
You're probably right. I went in 2012 and didn't see you there.
Yeah.
So 2011,
I
5 years?
I'm a loser. I dropped out, so.
Tell me about it.
I'm going back in the fall, though, this year. So
I haven't gone.
No.
I stopped after like 2012. I was like,
right.
I'm done with this. I'm going to conventions.
Yeah, no kidding.
Convention life all day.
He's all about that life, trust me. I don't know anyone more passionate about cons than this guy.
Yeah.
At Colossal Con, all there was room parties. Every hallway you went
that was awesome. I had a blast.
I like that one room that was a suite, and they just invited us in, and they're like Smash Bros, and this guy's dressed up as King Dedede, and he's like, have a beer.
So, anyways, it's supposed to be the perfect storm today. Is it storming out there yet?
Hold on one second, because I don't want to get too off topic of what we were talking about, and then we'll get to that.
Okay.
I just don't want to get,
for sure,
go in all directions. Yeah. So, I just want to get your feedback on the Osbourne story right now. I know you probably heard about it.
Well, yeah, the first story I heard was that Ozzy was kicked out of the house because allegedly he had an affair
with a 45-year-old hair barber.
With a 45-year-old hairdresser.
Yeah.
My thoughts on that is that, there's been all these stories going back and forth. Well, Ozzy cheat on Sharon cheat on Ozzy. This goes back, almost the entire length of their marriage. So I'm not entirely surprised by it. And I'm not sure really, who's entirely at fault. Because I've also heard a rumor that Sharon was sleeping with his current drummer, Tommy Kloofdils.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's a rumor.
That.
There again, TMZ and all these other, celebrity paparazzi bullshit sites, they always make shit up, because, doesn't matter if it's good or bad publicity, it's still publicity.
Right.
And ultimately, if Ozzy was at fault or if Sharon's at fault, it really doesn't change the fact that I'm a huge fan of Ozzy's music and the incredible amount of work that both Ozzy and Sharon have done for the heavy metal community.
Right.
I know I'm not the biggest Sharon Osbourne fan out there. There's a lot of things about her personality that I don't care for. Like, I believe that she's a little bit, egotistic and, a bit, all about the money and what's in it for her. But at the same time, it's quite possible Ozzy wouldn't have been alive had Sharon not been in his life for all these years.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not going to change my opinion on it.
Right.
And, then Ozzy went missing for a little bit. I think people just overreacted. He just needed time to think. And according to the talk show that she was just on, now Ozzy's back in the house and she moved out because she has to, find herself or whatever. Bottom line, if their lives are going to be happier together, then they should stay together. But if they find that their lives are going to be better separate, then they should divorce.
Well, here's what I see. Sharon has been with Ozzy since day one.
Right.
And she's the founder of Ozfest. I think she actually got hired in to be Black Sabbath's manager.
She was.
And that's how they met.
In fact, her father was Black Sabbath's original manager.
So, bottom line is, they've been together since day one. She's been through thick and thin with Ozzy. Got him off drugs. Been through all that with him. He's been clean for 3.5 years now. And if he's going to be stupid enough to, sleep with a 45-year-old and do that to Sharon, in my opinion, is the dumbest thing ever. But at the same time, they've broken up before.
Yeah.
And
hell.
I don't think it's the end.
I don't think it is either. I mean, hell, in the late 80s, he strangled Sharon when he was on a drunk espionage once.
Yeah.
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's not going to change, I'm not going to burn Black Sabbath records or not go to the Sabbath show in August because of it.
Oh, no, I'm still doing it.
It has nothing to do with the music, and that's really, all the other stuff is bullshit. It happens, that's the thing.
Right.
People make mistakes, and that's really the reality. No matter, how shitty it seems. So, that's just the way I see it, dude.
Well, we'll see what happens, I guess.
What do you think, Axel?
Are you a Sabbath fan?
What?
Are you a Sabbath fan?
I'm
Or
a fan,
Ozzy?
but I don't know anything about them. I can't even name the singers.
You never heard of Ozzy Osbourne?
No, I know Ozzy Osbourne. Obviously Osbourne.
Yeah.
Obviously,
So what's going on? He cheated on her with a hairdresser who's 40-something years old?
Yeah, allegedly that's the case.
Ozzy's
And
67.
they'll never
Sharon's
break up.
62.
That's the other thing,
Listen,
too.
they'll never break up. I'm pretty sure Sharon's cool with it. They probably had threesomes together and all that shit.
Yeah.
What age do you hit menopause?
Somewhere in your 50s, usually.
Really? Because I know somebody that hit menopause at 45, which is kind of weird. But, so I don't know, man. Like, Ozzy, obviously,
If Hillary
he's a rock star, is what
if
it comes
Hillary
down
and
to.
Bill are still together after his fiasco, Ozzy and Sharon will be forever.
Right.
Yeah, basically.
I
like
I'm
your
so
thinking,
sick of the
Axel.
Clintons, dude.
Fuck the Clintons.
You know what? I just saw something where it's like Bernie could beat both of them easily. Like I just saw like a poll and like he's like 53% and like under him is Trump and then Hillary.
Yeah. Like,
It was on a news site.
between Hillary and Trump, who are you guys for?
I'm Bernie.
Well, is he still in the race?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
What about you?
Here's the thing. Bernie's still in the race, so it will be Bernie. Being the fact that, we still have the option to write in a candidate, I think if enough people write him in, he has an opportunity to become president still. Also, if he runs as an independent, it might split the vote in a positive way where he might still take it. But the problem is that the system is so, rigged against him that it's not going to be an easy task.
And I'm surprised because they've proven that it was rigged against him several times in different states and he still beat the other
It
people.
was definitely proven in New York.
So you guys are both
Actually
Bernie
did
as of right now. Now,
Yeah.
say he gets eliminated.
Oh,
who are you guys going
if
for?
he's eliminated, I'm not voting. I don't. Whoever wins, we lose. That's how I'm looking
I
at
see it the exact same way.
I made a poster of like Trump spitting on Hillary, and it's the Alien vs Predator poster.
Okay.
the way I see it as, and my dad talked to me about, that's the thing, is like you have, Trump's bad and Hillary's worse. And I said, well, no, that's not really the case. I said it's worse and worse. There is no winning because we all know that the Clintons and the Trumps are still friends. Even though they say that they're not anymore. They were friends, and I guarantee you they probably still are friends. And what's going to happen...
Well, did you hear Donald Trump is backing down on his thing about Arabs?
Yeah, but that's the thing is he said it, though.
He knows what he's doing. He's saying things people want to hear, but he knows people also don't want to hear it. So he's
trying to please everybody.
Yeah.
It almost feels like.
Fuck, dude, I got 8 unread messages on my Facebook. It's so annoying.
They're from Trump.
I was gonna say that.
Right. No, it's people listening to the show.
The Trump's listening. That's why he's bullshitting and commenting.
You want to hear who I'm for?
Go for it.
Between 3 of these people. And, I know I'm going to get a lot of scoff about this and size. And
It's your opinion.
I'm going for Trump.
I still love you, man. My mom is too.
Yeah.
Now, let me back up my
Okay.
reason why. Hillary, ugliest bitch. No.
She's under investigation right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, that too.
That's the reason why I'm not for Hillary.
She's a liar.
Like, I do support Hillary in the fact that she was a huge... she was really behind, like, the support of, like, 9/11 and all the shootings and stuff like that. I like that. But I don't like that she's under investigation. Like, even if you're... Think of it like this. If you're going to vote... Or, like, a few years ago, I ran over a Tim Hortons thing. And on my record, it was going to put that I had a hit and run. Now... That could sound like anything, right? Like,
right.
I could, it doesn't matter what happened. It sounds like hit and run. Now, that's automatically going to disqualify me for the job that I'm trying to apply for.
Right.
Now, if Hillary's investigated of, murder or whatever. Like I don't want to.
She's killed tons of people. She's signing agreements for bombings and everything.
Yeah.
Benghazi's the icing.
Well, here's my. I don't want her in the White House. Bottom line.
Yeah.
Now, for Bernie, free college was one thing. That's fine. I mean, like that kind of is shaken in my opinion. But the fact that he wants to raise minimum wage up to $15 an hour is the most stupidest, most dumbest thing I've ever heard of. Because here's the thing.
He's talked about it several times.
In Wyoming, they did it. Yeah. They raised it up. A lot of businesses are failing. Now, I had a job that I worked hard to get. One time I did work in fast food. Yeah. And minimum wage for fast food working is proper, in my opinion. Now, you're going to tell me that people at McDonald's that have no responsibility are going to be potentially making more than me for nothing.
No,
and it's going to be harder for people to get jobs. And
I agree 1,000%. That's against.
I've always been against raising the thing.
Yeah.
For like McDonald's or something. Like I've read things where people are like, these people work hard and stuff. I'm like, yeah, they work hard to spin our food, mess it up, everything.
Mm-hmm. It's not a skilled job, though. You don't have to go to school for 8 years to get a job. It doesn't require a degree. A lot of these people, don't have a lot of skills.
When I was at NECTO, people got into, the debate talking.
Of course. Well, in Ann Arbor, it's expected to be a lot of $15 an hour supporters.
Yeah. There are kids out there that are 18, 19, 20, 21. Mm-hmm. They're all up for Bernie. Right. And because of raising minimum wage, they're like, do you think that we can seriously survive off minimum wage? I'm like, dude, here's the thing. I did for the longest time.
It's called budgeting.
I used to make $250 every 2 weeks. That's $500 a month after... that's $500 a month total, right?
Yeah.
Now, my rent back then was $490.
Right.
I had $10 to live off every month. That's food and gas. I survived, barely, but I did. I worked hard to get to where I'm at now, and I'm very financially stable now. Can't say I'm the best, but I'm pretty good. Like in the summertime, it's always hard because I go to concerts. Like I don't ever have money in the summertime, but I always have concert tickets. But I'm just I can't get behind Bernie. He went too far when he wanted to raise it up to $15 an hour, and then all those dumb fucks at NECTO want to raise it. It pissed me off so much that I don't even really want to go back anymore.
Yeah, I mean, but that's expected in Ann Arbor. A lot of people are very liberal-minded there.
Yeah.
That's just their ideology a lot of the times. See, I'm an independent, so I don't really identify as Republican or Democrat, conservative or liberal.
Same.
I just look at the issues. I just look at whoever is going to be best for America as a general whole. Now, here's the thing. If Trump sticks to, his policies of bringing the jobs back here, fixing the debt ceiling, and, just bringing the jobs back here, I think that, if he sticks to that, he might not be as bad as what he has been. The problem is he needs to stick to that and not go off on those rants about building a wall and making Mexico pay for it, and saying we're going to do this, we're going to make deals with China, we're going to tell China not to,
Going to start World War III.
That's the thing.
I think the wall is a little bit overboard, but I do think that making... I'm not for illegal immigrants either.
Of course.
But if I don't say kick them out of America, but I'd have to say force them to get their green card. And if they don't do that, then get them out.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't give them free money in houses and stuff.
And I mean, we still have 6 more months, and just because I'm saying right now I feel Bernie is the best candidate for the American people in May of 2016. I mean, my opinions might change.
Right.
But that's just who I see it right now. As long as Bernie's in the race, I'm for Bernie. I voted for him in the primary, and we'll see. We'll see where things go. But I can tell you right now is if I hate anybody more than anybody else, I consider both Hillary and Trump to be worse and worse. But Hillary is worst.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
I think if you vote for...
Hillary is the absolute worst.
I said it in the very first episode.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump are going to be the 2 elected nominees that are going to go.
Right.
I said it in the very beginning. You can go back and listen to that episode. When all those other people were running for it. I'm talking Ted Cruz, Bernie Sanders, everybody was in it still. I went over all the presidential slogans. I had 50 of them I went over.
Right.
The episode 1, the beginning, is what it's called.
With Gerald.
Yep. If you ever go back and listen to it,
Speaking of which...
I was a Trump supporter back then.